Hi, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica, and we are doing another amazing collaboration. This time we are doing NFL football team color inspired eye looks, and this is my eye look that I came up with. If you would like to know or like to see how I recreated this eye look and what products I used, make sure you stay tuned. Can you guess what team I'm going for? Just off the colors. Let me give you a hint. North Carolina, go ahead and raise it up. Take your shirt off. Flip it around your head like a helicopter. I'm pretty sure I butchered the hell out of that, and I apologize now, but y'all know what song I mean. But yeah, North Carolina, born and bred, so I had to represent. But this is my look. And if you would like to see how I did this and how easy it could be, make sure you stay tuned. If you have a chance, go ahead and drop down below, save that playlist so you can go check out all the other amazing creators in this collaboration. It's only about 8 of us all together, so you might have to save the playlist and check us out little by little. If you're coming from one of the other creators' channels, thank you so much for even giving me the opportunity to maybe becoming a creator you subscribe to and watch in the future. I'm not everybody's cup of coffee, and I say that because that's what I live on. I am very bold and caffeinated, let's put it like that. I am who I am. I don't sugarcoat shit on my platform. I want to bring beauty and makeup as one. I want you to feel beautiful in your skin, and that's all I aim for on my platform. I want to support other queens. I want to uplift others. I want to show everyone at the end of the day, it washes off as long as you have fun and you feel beautiful. The world, right? Pretty much. We only get one life, and we should be happiest to the max in it as we live it. So if I can make one person smile throughout the day, then I did something right. Or make one person feel a little bit more confident in themselves, then I know I did something right. Because when I started this platform, I started at the lowest in my insecurities and my confidence. And this has helped me so much. And I'd be damned if I can't help somebody else. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope you hit that subscribe button. Turn that bell on. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like self-made MUAs, content creators, and crazy bitches. Oh, sorry. But yeah, let's go play with some makeup, guys. Like, go grab a couple palettes, any colors you like. It don't have to be technically the same colors. And let's go play with some makeup. I'll see y'all in the video. Squad. So, take 365. It's been a rough one tonight. I'm doing this awesome collaboration with some amazing creators here on this platform. Thank you so much, Beth, for the invite. Y'all already know, whenever Beth or Renee or anybody asks me to do a collaboration, I'm on it, especially those two. They are true and dear to my heart. They're like family. I don't have any that I consider that close to me anymore. So you must know, whenever a sister calls, I'm coming. And so, yeah, I was invited onto this NFL color collaboration. And so we're doing colors inspired by our team. A team of our choice, like we got to pick whichever NFL team we wanted. And in this awesome collaboration are Mama Vapes, Miss Beth herself, and then we have Miss Renee, my bestie, and it's Makeup and More, Beauty and More with Renee. I always say it wrong. We have Alejandra, we have Barbara Jones, Tammy Hudson, Jamie Jarosly, Jamie Beth. Epic creators. Please make sure you drop down below in the description box and check out these awesome women. You will not be disappointed. Now, I do not know as we speak if everybody is still able to do their video, because shit just happens. We have life. Unfortunately, as much as we try to, as creators, as much as we try to hold accountability, I mean, only speaking on myself as a creator, I hold my collabs and my content a very high spectrum. I try my damnedest and then some to make sure that I do my collaborations and do my content to the best of my capabilities. I take my platforms very, very serious. And with that being said, life still happens. Kids still have to give my content very high standard to make sure that it's top priority. And pretty much everybody I know on this platform or any other platform that does make content does the same. I respect my platforms as if they were my jobs. Like, that's how I look at them. Even though I don't get paid for it. But I do enjoy doing them, so I guess that's the payment. So I do try my hardest to make sure I complete my collaborations and everything else there, but shit, again, does happen. Playlist, I will have the playlist for this collaboration down below, and if anybody is missing that I spoke of, I will try to remember to put their channel down below, because just because somebody isn't able to do a collab that they intended to, they meant to, they anticipated to do, so just save the playlist and check them out whenever you get a chance, because I'm telling you, there's some awesome creators in this platform and in this collab. So my NFL team is Carolina Panthers, because your girl is from North Carolina. Take your shirt off, put it around your head, helicopter. I know y'all know that song, but yeah, I'm North Carolina born and bred and still here, so you know your girl had to represent. I was going to pick USC, but I don't even know if they're NFL. I know that's like the team choice, my team, but whenever I was looking up NFL teams, I was going to pick a couple of different ones, because basically just off the colors. To be honest, I'm not really the biggest football fan that I could be, so I was just kind of going off the colors and like, ooh, which one intrigued me. But then I was like, I gotta represent North Carolina, so let's do Carolina Panthers. They do have some beautiful colors. It is like a darker blue, a silver, a black, and like a white. And I'll put a picture up of their uniforms right here that I got off of Google. But I'm gonna start off with this dark blue right here, this paranormal. And I'm not sure what I'm doing, but do I ever know what I'm doing? Like, do y'all see how pigment that is? It's almost like a purple. But I'm just gonna lay it down right up in here. But I'm hoping to get this done and out ASAP, because the due date is coming. It is coming, guys. And I was really meaning to have this done a few days ahead. And then anytime Ari is home, it always tends to mess me up with any content creations I'm trying to do at the time. And it's not, I'm not blaming him by no means, but he's not home much, so when he's home, I try to make sure I spend enough time with him. So I do want to go in lightly with a fluffer brush and go in with this shade right here. That first palette was from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is Ace Beauty Ocean palette. I have like 4 palettes. This is In the Dark from Unearthly. One of those palettes. I think it released around Halloween. But this is going to be like a smokier-ish look for me. Because again, it is like a dark blue with a black. And this blue is just kind of like a lilac blue, pastel blue. And I'm just taking it to buff out that blue. I don't know how in the world I got glitter already on my face. Pretty sure it's from the girls playing the slime. If it ain't me, it's them, right? So I do have the P. Louise Stack 'em Up, Say Less, Do More, Talk is Cheap palette. I love how aesthetic her palettes are. And then the other palette I have to grab from is Unearthly Cosmetics, Dead of Night. This is her newest palette that she just come out with not too long ago. Well, it's been a little bit, because I have to wait like 2 months for my palettes. But what is this back in? I remember it, and literally just got it. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with Hustle, this shade right here. And just kind of buff this out a little bit more. There we go. And then I'll deepen up that blue here in a second. But I'm just kind of trying to get it a little airbrushed. No, they're all dark blue. So I'm going to have to go in and grab another palette. Which just about me. Any excuse to bring out my stranger than usual palette, right? Trying to film this for probably about 3 hours now. So everything's just kind of like at this point. So going in with a fluffy brush, I want to go in with Cloud. That's this blue right here. And I'm going to airbrush all that outwards. And I'll probably go over that white all stranger than usual. I don't want to bring that too high up, of course. I don't want to start looking like maybe off a Drew Carey or anything. I feel like I did nothing with that. Let's see. This palette will rest because I don't want to hit pan on other shades. But I do grab this palette literally at least once a week since I've got it. So I'm going to carve that crease out, and then I'm going to deepen up that blue. And then I'll end up smoking it out, of course. But let me go ahead and carve this crease out. My phones are wide open right now. I do apologize. I didn't have y'all get on to me whenever I apologize for them. But I do apologize. I'm beyond grateful to have so many amazing subscribers that understand that I have little ones and are super supportive of my little ones. So don't ever think that I don't appreciate it, because I do to the max. But I still want to apologize. That's just who I am. I'm a very apologetic person just because I don't like to aggravate people. I tend to like kind of stay in my own lane and stay under radar, so I'm not bothering anybody, if that makes sense. Well, I guess it don't really make sense being I'm a content creator. Because as a content creator, you want to get noticed. And my personality outside of my content creating is totally the opposite. Like, if I could be a little hermit crab and shut up into the world and never be seen, I would. That's just being honest. So, I'm going in with my Gerard Cosmetics. I do have a backup coming just because you can see the bottom of this stick on thing now. And that's not good. So, I'm going to go in with a little flat brush. And start carving out this crease. I've got like four mirrors around me. And I don't ever know where to look. Because I want to look where y'all can see. And I always gravitate to that mirror. And then you can't see. If I was to do this eye, you could. And I don't know why I don't think about that ahead of time. Because I think about it as I'm doing it. And I think about it beforehand. And then whenever I go to start filming, I just always gravitate to this eye. Mama. Hey, baby. Always. So, I do apologize if my angles are not the best. I don't want that to be too super bright, but I want it to be able to grab that shimmer right there, because I still don't know what I'm doing. But I do know I want to make a punch with it. And I think what I'm going to do is just kind of outline. This is the top part. And if I was really good at drawing on my face, I would draw a panther. But I'm not good at it, and I'm not even going to attempt to. Now, if Jasmine was here, I could get her to do it for me. But we're just going to do the colors. I don't know why my nose is so itchy right now. Between my nose and my back. I have the most dry skin this year I ever have in my life. I cannot stand it. I have such a dry scalp right now. Dry back. Like, I literally will go up to the wall and just like, I feel like a bear. A legit bear. Go ahead and with that dark blue that I started off with. Paranormal. And I'm just going to outline this with an angle brush. And try not to put the feather or the little fluffy things up my nose while I do it. What are you doing? I think that's why my nose is itchy, because I keep hitting my nose with this. I don't think I thought it through whenever I got these nails. Well, I hear Luna in there playing with our Christmas tree bag. She is obsessed with our storage bag. We have put it up and put it up, but she still finds a way to get it down on that side. See, like, even the bottom of my foot itches. And it hasn't even got, like, super cold yet for me to have such dry skin. So it's crazy. What I'm dealing with right now is pretty crazy. What? Trying to find a really pretty silver. Or like, gray. What? Oh, I could use this one. That's a pretty gray. Yeah, I think I'll use that. And then the blue under it. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go in with a pointed brush and just kind of like line underneath that blue. Sorry for the youngins. I apologize. But I'm supposed to take them into her room and she comes into here with them. But I went in with that gray first, then that silver, and I just left that right here. Just to ombre that out because I am going to be smoking this back part out. And then I went over top of that gray with the illusion. This right here is a beautiful color, but it's more like a topper color. So that's why I wanted to lay that gray down first to give it kind of a backsplash to it. And an accent. So there we go. And now we get to do the dangerous part, the black. And I'm scared of black. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Like, it gets messy so quick. And I'm gonna have to clean this all up. Probably hear every word it says. And I'm gonna go in with Adam with my smudge brush, and that's that black shade, and just kind of buff that in at the bottom. So basically just using that black as a liner. There we go. And then I'm going to smudge it in a little bit more. There we go. I need a fluffy brush, so I think I'm going to use the dark blue brush. Just because it's okay. It's more of a petite fluff brush. I need to get me some more like this, to be honest. Again, let's clean this up. That's one thing I do recommend if you're layering shades on or you're working with darker shades. I would highly recommend doing your eyeshadow first. You don't want to have to go in and clean up afterwards, after doing all that work. So this is what we got going. It look okay. She ain't the best, but she ain't the worst. And I'm just taking illusion and topping that again. That was a spray illusion, but blue, almost lavender shade in the P. Louise. Just to kind of give it a little bit more depth. Just like that. It's pretty. The shade right here. To make sure I don't have any patches right here. I don't want no gappy black eyeliner. I'm an eyeshadow. And I just turned my brush the opposite way where I laid the pigment at. And so basically like a clean brush. And going in side, like you see how it's going down on it? Because I'm laying it like this with it angled up. And just lightly, very, very lightly buffing that out right there. Just to give it a clean little transition. I don't want to take away from it. I don't want to add to it. I just kind of want to like make sure it's all melted together. If that makes sense. Choosers. And my little doorway right here. So this is what I'm working with. How y'all like it so far? You look okay? You look okay? So I want to take it and just like buff that in. How to do it underneath. What I'm going to do underneath. And I'll be right back. So give me 2 seconds for you. Probably about an hour for me. Okay, so real quick, I want to try these Laura Lee brushes out. And I want to go ahead and get it filled. Laura Lee. Very random. Soft. Let's see which one would be better. Probably this one. And I can push it with it. Ooh. So it's very soft. I do like how it's applied. I've been using a lot more brushes this year than I ever have before. So yeah, first edition was good. I'll be back. How about that? This is my stipple brush. So that's what it looks like. I'll go in just a little bit just because I know it's pigmented. I've just swatched it. So I don't want to go like too ham. I'm not familiar with this brush nor product. So I don't want to like get too carried away. Good thing is this is a cream product. So, you know, whenever I apply the powder and stuff, it kind of sets it down a little bit. I can say that the foundation brush shaded a little bit. I think this one is too. Yep. See. But it's kind of to be expected with new brushes. I don't have a lot of them that shed. Like a hell of a lot. It's not shedding a lot. I feel like here it is. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, there it goes. So it's not like too bad. You do shed a little bit. Again, some brushes shed worse than others. I'm on my cream bronzer. I just contoured and it did blush. Let's get right into my bronzer. If I contour, I don't really do too much cream bronzer. I just kind of hit the high points of where I contoured at. Just to give it a little bit of dimension. Pretty much. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish my face. Again, they do shed. But I can't sit here and say they're the worst either. I do think they're worth the money. I'm just going to melt everything together with this brush. It's the round kabuki. But I'll be right back with everything done and set down. Okay, now that I finished my base finally, I do like these brushes. This is probably my all-time favorite highlighter and powder brush because it's so soft and it just like glides right on there. And it's dense enough to get into the powder because I used the House of Labs powder. It's got a little net in it and it's just like... So it is really good. I do like the round kabuki brush. Like I said, the foundation brush, the kabuki, and the contour brush. No, not the contour. The kabuki and the blush stippler brush did shed a little bit. Nothing like dramatic to where I'm like, oh no, oh my god, like the worst brush that ever. It is not a expensive set brush. I think that what you're paying for the brush set is a good price. Plus you get a nice little size bag, and all of it feels really nice material. Like it's really nice, not silky, but like plather-ish. Like it's heavy duty. Especially if you're like a nude person. That could probably be like your favorite bag ever. I like it. I like how simple it is. And I'm sitting here doing this dramatic ass eye. I do like certain things simple. So I'm just going underneath. I want to do something really simple underneath with glue. It's the shimmery, well, it's like a matte gray with shimmer in it. And I'm just kind of lining my bottom lid with that. I think pretty much all the mattes that I'm wearing have a little bit of shimmer in it. I know the black does and the gray does. The blues I don't think so, but everything else does. So it's always awesome. Awesome. So I think I'm done with this one. Let me put her up. Like, y'all, I'm legit gonna cry if I cannot find this palette and I hit pan on something. I don't think I've ever hit pan on any of my palettes. Ever. It would be like a history moment. Get Up and Grind, which is that beautiful white right here. I'm gonna take it and just place it right here with a pencil brush. And it's got like a blue shift to it. That's why I'm using it. And I also used it for right here. And then I just kind of line right up under that dark blue right there. And brought it in there just a tad. I love it. I love to like marinate my shimmers, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, what I mean by that is, which I'm probably not even using the right term, because marinate is let it sit and like shimmer, but I like to bring in 2 or 3 different shimmers and kind of place them periodically differently on my eyes in different locations. So whenever I turn or shift, you got a different type of lighting. And that way it gives it that multicolor effect. When realistically, I'm just using regular shimmers and placing them in different places. So I'm just overlining because I don't want that dark blue to go nowhere. I want it to be the center of attention. Sometimes whenever you cut that crease, do shimmers, it does kind of fall back a little bit. There we go. And I also want to take a little bit of that blue that says Talk is Cheap. Get the base line right there at my water line. I don't want to go all the way down like I did with the gray. I just want to give it that little peekaboo effect. Ombre effect. Now, let's go ahead and throw some blue up in this waterline. Sorry if y'all hear me, this being super loud. They're always loud. And they get to be home for a whole 2 weeks and 2 days. Help us all. We don't really do no traveling or anything crazy for Christmas. We're just homebodies. We try to make sure that we have a really good Christmas for the kids. But they know what Christmas is all about. That's pretty much it. And I'm not really doing a wig. I'm just kind of tight lining. My lashes. I love it how my kids come in and they see that my door is shut and they walk out and leave my door open. My kids can't be the only one, right? Your kids do it too? Because if they do, I feel your pain. tremendously. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Because I do feel like it helps a little bit. I don't know why in the world my nose is feeling so bad. But I do know as soon as I'm doing this look, I've got to exfoliate really well, which I just did not too long ago. I try not to overdo it because even though I have dry ass skin, I have sensitive skin too. And I will end up doing something a lot worse to my face than dry skin. And I don't want to do that. My face is my canvas. And I might not make the best art, but I gotta still practice. And as long as I'm practicing and thriving and pushing myself, then I only have enough room to grow. And that is the main purpose in makeup, is just growing and learning. Learning new techniques, learning what works for you, learning what you feel comfortable in. Don't push me. Don't push my arm. I'm busy. Hold on. Okay, you impatient little ass. Hold on. Sure, come back. That would have been bad. Alright, let's do these lips. Something really simple. I got the P. Louise on the edge. And I'm just wiping off the excess makeup I had on it. Please go down below again and make sure you grab up everybody in the playlist. If you don't have time right now to check out everybody, save the playlist for later, for whenever you're not busy. Go over and check out a couple of their videos and see if they, click with you, see if they vibe with you. It's something you like, something you don't like. I'm never going to tell you to go watch somebody you don't enjoy, ever. I wouldn't even tell you to do that with my besties, just friends. Bobby, if you don't like her, you don't like her. And it is what it is. I can't make you like her, nor can I make you like me. This is Rare Beauty. I went in with the Buxom. Okay, hold on. And I just placed this right in the middle. Hold on, go. Okay, wait. So I went in with a P. Louise, and then I went in with a Buxom. This is the Plumpin' Lip. This is a Mojito. This shade is literally like always sold out. And I know why. Because it looks intimidating. It looks like blue. But once you put on your lips, it's just like a beautiful cast. Like, it's so pretty. And it's literally my favorite plumper ever. And then we have the Rare Beauty, which this is Dearly Mauve. Really good duo, especially if you just want to go in with a little natural glossy lip. Very naturalistic. Make sure there's no lines. Again, this is my final look. Y'all see the gray, y'all see the black, the blue. I do see where my wig is messed up though. There we go. Ta-da! It actually kind of matches my nose, and I didn't even try. So again, final look. See where I'm peeling right here. And the more I touch it, the more I peel. So I'm just going to leave it alone because I've got to get this video edited and up and done. And I don't want to be late. And I already fight enough with my... I fight with my storage all the time anyways, but I fight more with my signal, to be honest. Come on, everybody, let's go. I don't know what I was going to say. Hey. I could have probably done without this palette and just use... I've probably done without this palette and just use these two and then a stranger than usual. But every palette speaks a little differently to me. I do think it's a beautiful eye. Like, I love how it came out. The colors really did marinate really well together, and I didn't think they would. I don't know why I didn't think they would, because like they look good on the uniform. But you know, like everything, you never know until you put it on, until you try it. That's why I always highly recommend that y'all go in and try different looks and different techniques and different colors on your eyes, because you will be surprised at what you actually come out enjoying. And just be like, hold up, what? Really? Like, I didn't know that I would even like that. So I do recommend that you try different styles of makeup. Like if you've never done a cut crease, go try a cut crease one day. You're not going nowhere. You're just staying around the house, a lazy day. You're about to pop some popcorn on, watch a movie. Watch a movie, chill out, whatever. And then whatever you get, a little free time, go do an eye look real quick. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy. It ain't gotta be nothing spectacular. You can go in and do one solid color and try out cut crease. And try out, a smoky eye. Try out a double line eye. Like, there's so many different techniques and different methods of eye looks. There's endless. Try something new. Like, have fun with it, because at the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about having fun with your makeup, feeling beautiful, finding what makes you happy, find out what makes you feel comfortable in your own skin, and love yourself, and be true to yourself. And at the end of the day, fuck the world. Because everybody has to answer for their own reasons and rhymes. And, nobody's better than anybody else. Nobody can justify anybody else. Nobody can criticize anybody else. So just be you, boo. Be you, be true, love yourself, respect yourself, treat others the way you want to be treated, and be happy. Because we only get one life. There's no redos, there's no retakes, there's no try-overs. Yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. If you are new and you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on. And go ahead, if you made it this far, you better hit that thumbs up, because that means you really do love me. Just don't want to admit it yet. Bye.